Hey Taurus, welcome to your forecast. You're getting me tired AF. I'm supposed to be driving right now, taking my child to her classes in the morning, but she is not fully recovered this morning from her migraine. So I am going to get your reading done. I was going to actually originally get your reading done yesterday, but you know, I could just not get myself going other than the couple of hours that I focused on my kid. Like, I was so tired. I think I pretty much spent most of the day in bed. A lot of you don't realize that I have chronic fatigue syndrome, and I know that it's because it took me decades to realize that I needed to, protect my energy. A lot of empaths. I feel like some of you may be empaths, and so maybe this is why Spirit's asking me to share this, that a lot of you that are empaths don't realize that the longer you leave yourself like wide open like that, the longer that unstable energy field allows this toxic energy to get within, and it is a real process to get it out. Okay, for those of you that are new, I am an energy channel, intuitive my whole life, and I sometimes see things in the cards that are not traditional. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. For those returning, thank you, I appreciate you. And it does take a lot of energy to really transpose myself into the next year, but it is still a general reading. Know that roles can be reversed. It could be the third party situation, depending on when you tap into this, because it could be for the next 12 months and you don't see this for like a year, and it's the 12 months ahead from that. Just take what feels like it's yours. And then also on top of that, Spirit wants me to remind you that if you have like a really heavy presence of another sign, then check that if this doesn't resonate, because you are so many different facets, and your sun sign is just a part of it. Okay, you may even look at your human design and look at that creation code and then go, well, what was the sign for that creation code? And look at that. So just some things to think about. Okay, for the collective here, right? There's some possibilities I feel like on the horizon about your career that you have been wishing for that you don't really want to talk about. Okay, it's almost like if you talk about it, you screw it up, right? Like, you know how you like blow out a candle on your birthday and you're like, oh, I can't tell anyone my wish because then I screw it up, right? But you're ready to receive. It may come in the winter. Okay, your heart is wide open. Leave your heart wide open, okay, for that energy cycle. You do feel kind of alone right now. You really just want to be to the other side of some things that are going on in your life. Spirit says, trust the process here, all right? This freedom is coming in divine timing, right? Just trust that you are on the right track, okay? So let's go ahead and let's look at the next year, okay? First quarter, thank you. Second quarter, thank you. Third quarter, thank you. Fourth quarter, thank you. And underlying, we've got the trilogy of light, right? It's telling me that, again, I feel like you're in this sort of reflective, emotional state, and then you start to get above that and you start to clear yourself of that sort of energy, and then boom, right? Like sunlight, happiness, joy. So very beautiful energy. Right, first quarter, listen to those wishes. Keep wishing, keep asking for those possibilities, because the universe is listening to you. Okay. Second quarter here, enchantment. All right. It's when things start to download into all of these possibilities. It's where I feel like you're going to come into the state where you can finally talk about these things. Okay. Third quarter, embrace. But we did come in reverse. And I don't take oracle cards very often in reverse. But what they're really telling me here is that, especially if there's a strong retrograde, especially Mercury retrograde, in your third quarter, that it could be that this kind of wish cycle brings back somebody in your life that you thought there wasn't a possibility for them to come back into your life. And they may be coming back just because you are such a strong energy for them. Fourth quarter, physical body. Again, you come into this great happiness, and as you do, they really want you to focus on mindset is impacted by body. Body impacts mindset, and they kind of are like, I want you to get, like they're saying, I want you to get your shit together. Okay, don't let this next year's holiday season be the one that you let all hell go loose in the wind. Okay. So listening, yeah, okay, Two of Cups. Some of you are wishing for love. Some of you are wishing that you had made a different choice at the crossroads. Looking back on things. Okay, Ten of Swords, there you are. Okay, that's Taurus there in this deck with that, I wish I wouldn't have seen what I saw. I wish I wouldn't have overthought everything. I wish I would have made different choices. But you're working through the healing of all of that. Yeah. Queen of Swords. I don't feel like you could have made any other choices in the place that you were in. But you have to remember, are you wishing for the past or are you wishing for the future? Okay. Something to really think about. Enchantment. Knight of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay. Again, it's starting to come in, whatever this pentacle is. I feel it's very career-wise. You really want to talk about it. Like the Devil here is telling me more or less like hot feet, right? Like hot potato. Like I really just want to be able to talk about this. And it seems like it's coming so slow and you really want it. Okay, Six of Cups in reverse. Energetically, this is already yours, right? It's just waiting for it to come in to this real world. And it's funny, I just got like a random message. So you might get a random message in the second quarter that says, right, that, yeah, okay, you are finally going to sign some sort of a contract or something. And then you know you can talk about it. Embrace. Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody wants you to unburden them. Okay. They want you to come into this light energy for them. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Like you, I feel like it feels good for you to have this person coming towards you and asking for you, but this is not what you are manifesting. This is not the love that you want. For some of you, this was a false twin. Okay. Four of Swords, crossing, right? They're like, tap into that sun, tap into that intuitive nature, right? Yes, you can be a safe space for someone, but you don't have to let them like back into your, like they're telling me, like they don't have to move into your flat, okay? Knight of Cups, because you found happiness and what you've been waiting for has come in, right? There's the Father of Swords. Be very clear. There's another message, right? Be very clear. Messages are coming in for you. Physical body, Page of Cups, okay? I feel like new love will come to you in the fourth quarter, or a alignment of love in a different way for you if you're in a good relationship. Okay, Three of Cups and the Hierophant. Doesn't get any better than that, guys. Okay. Love has taught you some lessons and you have found the key. It's going to spark you open. Okay, Page of Pentacles, brand new, Empress. Okay, this is a lot of blessings. It almost feels to me like new love, new job, new career, like new everything, which feels really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's look at, okay, let's go ahead and look at this next year. January. February. March. April. May. June. July. August, September, October, November, one more, Spirit, December. Thank you. Underlying for the year, travel. Okay, some of you are moving, some of you are just challenged to move, to change contracts, to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. All right, January. Okay, your higher self, happy success, right? You are completing a cycle here, healing your heart, asking for all things. Like you're like heart wide open. I want it all, right? You're that tree standing there with your heart wide open to receive. I want it all. Okay, I'm ready to give. I'm also ready to receive. Some of you have been big givers and you were blocked with the filter, not letting anything come back to you. And now you've kind of opened that, you've cracked that open and you're like, I'm ready to receive. Okay, which is very beautiful. And February, the vast universe. Okay, it brings you to a pivotal moment in your life where everything intersects to make something very spiritual, very aligned for you happen. March, you're finally letting go of that loss, I feel like, in March. You are starting to climb out of those emotions, right? And you're realizing that what you lost was just not meant for you, okay? So January here, looking at your higher self and your happy success, Three of Pentacles. Okay, everything's aligning, everything's helping you, everything's coming in as you need it to. Ace of Pentacles. Again, I feel like you realize that you are ready for this new beginning, and somebody might come in and talk to you about this. And you may ask others for their opinions. Should I take this? Should I do this? Right? But remember, the universe has been listening to your wishes. And even though it's going to take, I feel like, a little bit of time to actually like happen, it feels really like, this is meant for you. Okay, but again, I feel like it's something you can't really talk about because we got the vast universe here, right? You're putting it all together. The Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, keeping it hidden while there's transformation going on here. But it's almost like something that's been transforming is heading towards you. I usually see on this, like it's the transformation heading away from the tent. I feel like this is this transformation energy heading towards you. Okay, Princess of Wands. I love that you're taking new actions and you're not blocking your throat chakra. Like you're still speaking your truth, even if you're not talking about this specific energy. And I really love, like I've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the, I thought I saw, didn't we have the page? Was it on the bottom? I think on the bottom, right, we had, it's just knowledge here with the Page of Pentacles, that right, with the Ace of Pentacles, that it's all kind of coming into alignment. Yeah, and there's the Knight of Swords. They're just like, okay, All right, the loss in March here, Nine of Pentacles, okay. You're getting out of that emotional state, right? That Ten of Swords. You're getting out of that. You're working hard. You're getting, like, they're like taking care of business every day. And there's that Page of Cups again, Princess of Cups. It's kind of like, thank you, cheers, right? Thank you for coming in and aspecting that part of my life, okay? There's that Ace of Wands coming in with the Moon underneath, where, again, the actions, you don't even realize the actions you're taking and the way you're learning to speak your truth. It's all aligning to something here, okay? April, we've got professional assistance, okay? This could be when you read the contracts, you start signing new contracts, okay? You have to have somebody look over things. May, you're playing it safe. Again, like I almost feel like I'm not going to talk about where I'm about to go because I've got to wait until all the ink is dried and I have it. And then in June, you hit that milestone. Okay. And your cup is full and you feel really good. And I feel like you're able to then like start moving forward. Okay. Professional assistance here. Yeah, again, justice. Some of you are going to need legal help, okay, in April to look over these contracts, make sure it's fair, okay. The Fool, it is bringing you to this new beginning, but it's not solid yet, but it is the contracts for the new beginning, okay. May, playing it safe, the Sun, okay, right, like, boom, my intuition opens up. I realize that, dang, I am heading into some really, really happy place. I'm getting that for some of you, if you've been living closer to like water, like you're moving further towards the mountains, okay, or more of a agricultural area, but you just feel really happy. I feel like you're like ready for some more sunshine, right? Again, Nine of Wands here. You're like, everyone's going to be watching when you start moving forward. So you're just kind of keeping it all to yourself, right? A little bit of a guard up, but leaving the past behind. Milestone. There's the Princess of Pentacles. Okay. Right? Now you've got it. It's in your hand. You can make the steps forward. You're like, yes, now I can talk about it. If for someone this is that you are going to have a child and you wanted to wait until you were married to tell people, you're like, yeah, by the way, bun in the oven. Okay, I do feel like we're going to see, we're going to keep seeing a lot of souls being born. Okay, I really do feel that. And maybe this is your first child. Okay, it's a milestone. And there we have the Knight of Cups, right? Again, there's this feeling that you've hit this milestone, you've been given this gift, you've been given this offer, everything feels good, you're starting to move forward. Okay, yeah, you see this is your wish, the star. You're like, oh yeah, this is my wish. Okay, July, planning and action, optimism, and teacher. Again, right? Like you're planning now for the future. Now you're moving forward. You feel really good about this happiness, this joy, this sunshine that's coming in. And there's a lot to be learned about it. Okay. And being that this is when the past might come back, it might be a really good time for you to kind of give a lesson to this person about giving themselves their own time to process things and to learn something new and to know that the answer lies within themselves. Okay. Planning and action here. Okay, the Chariot. So I don't see you moving too fast forward, but you are like maybe taking a trip there, if you're actually physically moving and looking at locations. Optimism. Okay, Ten of Swords. You feel really good, especially reflecting on the past. And maybe that's for some of you, it's just the realizing that you weren't meant to embrace this past. The full moon in July could be very potent for you about realizing what wasn't meant for you. Teacher, strength, right? You realize that you are just very strong. And with the optimism here, right? Like people are being attracted to you. But there's also this feeling that, you know, I'm ready for the next stage of my life. I'm ready for August. And I'm ready to bring someone or something into my life. With the Knight of Cups here in June, once you get this offer, it could be that you just feel so much more loving and you're ready to start bringing that into your life. And it makes it even more, I feel like, present for you, that the past was not for you. Okay. In August, we've got the honoring path. Okay. Your intention here really is to, it's kind of like, I acknowledge the karmic lessons I've learned and I let them go to let what needs to be seen by me be seen. Okay. You're very much in manifesting. Okay. Again, Knight of Swords in reverse. You don't know at this point what's coming forward, but you are really happy. There's the Six of Cups. Okay, second chance at love. Second chance at transformation, big transformation. They're showing me the boat, right? Transforming, moving myself ahead, getting beyond the losses, and being able to truly share my cup with someone in a way that I haven't been able to be vulnerable enough to do in the past. Because in September, everything settles. The Four. And it's true love. Okay. Something's coming in that you feel really positive about, that's mirroring love back at you. And it's true. Ace of Swords. It's not like the past. It feels really good. Judgment, right? It's almost like the universe now says, okay, you've brought all these possibilities. We're just dumping out the seeds. Okay, all the seeds to really blossom for you here. And again, if there's somebody here moving away from the sea, like there's this big celebration for you of, you know, yay, right? Like go be all you can be and enjoy that sunshine and have this great life. Okay. October, we've got, again, the 4 creates this ascended masters where spirit is like, listen, Page of Cups, 3 of Cups, the Hierophant, physical body, right? There's so much energy around you. Really be in your physical body, care for your physical body so that you can embrace all that this is. November, the loving man. There we've got, right, that King of Cups. There's almost a little bit of a challenge to believe that all of this is true, but you're still walking forward on this path. In December, great achievement. Okay. For some of you, if you get pregnant in the first, right, the very beginning of the year, when that Ace of Pentacles is offered to you, there's this energy of right, this big milestone is hit, right? This big achievement is hit, and you're very much like starting a new life with this new child, right? But for some of you, if you're in a relationship, this could be a move to like a renewal of vows, or okay, first big party with the new company. It just feels like you're ending the year in such a strong place. For somebody here, you might like really speed through this relationship. It just feels so right. It feels so good. And there's a proposal at the end of the year. Okay, October, Ascended Masters, Devil in reverse. Okay, the toxic things in your life that you felt bonded to, right? The old soul contracts are done. Okay, whatever it has been, life after life after life that you've been trying to deal with something here, it is done. And you know it. It feels like that. King of Swords, right? You're like, yeah, wow, right? Like, crossed off that contract. It's done. Okay, the loving man in November. Okay, the Hermit. This might be where somebody is like, yeah, this is what I always wanted. And I've opened up this whole new path for myself. But I don't really want to say that because I don't want to feel like an idiot right here, because underneath is the 6 of Pentacles. You're like, I kind of, especially on this 6 of Cups, it's like I kind of have to not show that I am a crazy spiritual person quite yet. You're trying to hold back, maybe because you do work with this person, or maybe you're meeting their family and you don't want to come off as the hippy dippy. Okay. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. That's when that Wheel of Fortune comes in. Okay, and you can see, you really see this future and this divine timing. And it just, I just feel chills right now. Like you just know that all of this, like this in November, like that's when you are like, yeah, this was meant for me. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is meant for me. December, great achievement. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Sometimes it may be difficult, whatever you're dealing with. balancing everything, but this is energetically balanced. And you do come to a point where you realize that the challenges are actually part of the blessing of this. Okay, 5 of Pentacles here. You may feel like you need to buckle down a little bit. Like you may feel like, oh, I gotta look at my money a little bit closer. Okay, but there we've got the Lovers. I feel like it's only because you're really happy and you really want to plan for your future. Okay, yeah, there's the Moon, there's the 10 of Cups, right? Like you feel it, you know it, you can't quite see that future, but right, like this young love becomes this beautiful love, 3 of Wands underneath that, where everything flows. I do feel like you're heading to a space that is going to be like a forever, okay, which just feels really good. Let's see here what the universe wants. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Interesting. Hold on here. There's a couple of cards in reverse that they wanted me to correct. Well, thank you for having me open to their Spirit. Okay. Thank you. Okay, 3 of Earth. Again, you're being picked up as talent, and there's collaboration that wants to happen with you and recognition, especially if you are very creative and artistic in your work. You're really getting recognized. Again, the angels are really making sure that all the hard work you've put in is being recognized by those around you. King of Cups. Again, this pentacle that comes to you at the beginning of the year, it really is the beginning of the fulfillment of your wish. And it's very protective of your heart and the way that you've worked on yourself and the way that you are loving yourself in order to love another. Thank you. Yeah, okay, you're releasing a contract here, ending something, transforming, gaining freedom from it, and rising up. Again, they just want to tell you that this is the truth, that you are heading towards this very happy energy, success, recognition, love, joy. Okay. Yeah, okay. Again, there might be some tensions at work. Especially if you feel a little bit stuck while you're trying to complete something here and you can't really talk about it, right? Yeah, 11th house, community. You know that you're just on the other side of this. You really want to tell people, right, about the fact that you're releasing all of this and your wishes are going to come to you, but you're like, I cannot. Okay. The Sun, Leo, 5th house, passion. Keep following this passion. Again, it's going to bring you some really divine blessings. You're progressing on your journey here, right? Ascending. Something's opening up. Entrance with this wish. So just be very clear, right, about what you're wishing for, right? Don't go back into that past energy. Yeah, unification. You're aligning with abundance because now you are not just giving, but you're open to receiving, which is a very beautiful energy. Again, you're having a breakthrough, releasing an old karmic contract, right? Processing karmic debts, being done with the past, which is a really beautiful energy. I feel like this is like lifetimes worth of dealing with this. Keep your heart open. Keep being creatively expressing yourself. Keep your boundaries about, know what's not for you, because it's hard when you're having to be patient, right? You can feel pulled back into some of that darkness, but just keep being your own fire, okay? Thank you. Again, water your own garden, right? We're starting Trilogy of Light. You're starting in the emotions. Nourish yourself. They're saying body care again here. Rest again here, right? Take care of yourself. Doors are opening. You get to decide. It's a bit of a wild card, right? But you're creating it. You're manifesting it. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will, right? Again, it's what you are wishing is what's going to come in. And remember your soul path, okay? From a fated life, right? To the destiny life, right? Like which are you were in a fated life, you were dealing with a contract. Now you're moving to this more destined space where you can be happy and look down and just feel all of this love. Earth school. Okay, you're having a lot of soul growth, studying this higher education, right? I really see a lot of that here. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Again, I feel like some of you are being led away from the water, okay, to the mountains. Again, they're just saying that this is right, being led away from that very heavy emotion to this happier, sunnier place above it all, where you're calling in your soul family, okay? Because that's what you're bringing forward. Very, very divine energy. So I'm going to move to the extended. It's on Patreon. It is donation based. You may pay like, you know, £2 this month, maybe you pay £8 next month. It's just so that everyone can afford it. I'm going to look at the next couple of months a little deeper, take another look at the 12 months, look at how the transits are going to affect you and get some advice moving forward. Okay, that link will be down below. The easiest way to support the channel is to click on like. It does help for others to see this. It gets out in the algorithm, and it helps me. And just know that I'm just very blessed to be a part of your lives. And I thank you guys so much. Okay, so much love. I will see you next time. Bye.